Hi guys, this is Jackie from techjackie.com and welcome you on SEO. First of all, if you're brand to this channel, make sure to press the subscribe button below so when I release a new SEO video like this, you get notified. In today's advanced SEO technique or strategies, I'd like to introduce you to how you can boost your ranking on Google within 24 hours or less using viral traffic. Now this is a very powerful advanced strategies that only a few people know in the SEO industries, and they often keep it as a secret because it's such a powerful strategy or technique that can literally boost your ranking from, let's say, page 2 or page 3 to first page of Google within like 24 hours, or in most cases even lesser. Now, a lot of people on SEO in the industry always come up with all these strategies, tactics, or all kinds of stuff that often sound more too good to be true. But I trust me, this is the strategies which that I bet you'll never have seen or heard from anywhere before. So in fact, this is some of the search console screenshot that I've taken you. As you can see, these big spikes in impressions were the time when I actually sent this viral traffic, right? As you can see here, the site was flat, hardly any increase in impressions or rankings. And then whenever I send this viral traffic to the website, to the target page, within 24 hours, you see these significant jumps in the impressions and also the rankings as well. And this website as well, you can see here, I've been sending traffic consistently on a regular basis to this website. Sometimes I stop, as you can see, it returned to its normal timeline, and then I start sending to the website again. This website, I've been sending it for the past 30 days, no, about 15 days, so alternate days. You can see whenever I stop, there's a dip. Whenever I continue with the traffic, there's a rise in the impressions. This is where you can see here. So, and this website has been consistently sending to the website, to the target page. Only a few times we stopped, and before that, as you can see, nothing really happened, right? So it's such a very powerful strategy. It also guarantees you pretty much always the result, right? It is also, like, in most cases, powerful than backlinks. So this strategies works for information-based websites. So whether you're doing any blogs or any type of information-based website, it works as well. Service-based website, whether you're running any type of services, any keywords you're targeting, it works so well for those as well. E-commerce website works really well. You can use it for your category pages, for your product pages, for your home page, whatever type of pages you have, it works so well for those as well. Local website, so whatever type of local keywords you're targeting, it works. It doesn't matter where the traffic comes from, it always works. Whether you're trying to rank in a very small local areas or large local areas, it doesn't really matter. Affiliate website, if you're still running affiliate website, this viral traffic strategy also works for your website as well. It even influences map rankings, right? So if you send this type of traffic continuously to the website, if you're doing local SEO, it will also help with the map ranking as well, because as you probably know, the website is connected to the Google Business Profile. So if you send this positive, this powerful viral traffic to the page, it will also help improve the ranking of the map pack as well, the Google Business Profile. Basically, this strategies works for all kinds of websites, for all kinds of keywords. No matter how difficult the keyword is, no matter what type of website you're running, no matter which area you want to rank for, this strategy works regardless. Now, here's just a little bit of comparison between viral traffic and backlinks, right? Viral traffic always guarantees results. Now, compared to backlinks, you probably have built a couple of links already, or let's say you've been in the SEO for a while, you build some links, sometimes the backlinks work, sometimes it doesn't, right? You might have come across these situations a lot. However, this viral traffic strategies always guarantee results. I can guarantee you with 100% certainty that whenever you send this viral traffic to your website, you always see a boost. The boost, how much you get of a boost, that depends. I'll talk about this in a second. But regardless, you always see the results. It's much safer as well. there's really no penalty associated to it. I've been running this viral traffic campaigns or tests or strategies for the past 2 years. I've never had any penalties, never faced any problems with the website, right? So compared to backlinks, you can over optimize the anchor text, you can mess up with the backlink profile. Sometimes you build the wrong type of links, your ranking can go down as well, right? It's much cheaper as well if you have the right system in place, of course. Now, if you have the right system in place to generate this type of viral traffic, it is often much cheaper than backlinks, right? It's also more powerful in a lot of cases. Now, what I mean by powerful is, let's say you build up one type of backlink. Let's say you paid a lot for it, like let's say $1,000 for a link. You might only get, let's say, 5 to 7 spot boost, but this viral traffic can get you as much as 10 to 20 position boost within 24 hours or less, right? So in a lot of cases, this strategy is very powerful. In fact, it's the type of strategies that most of the website in the gambling niches use. Why so? Because it works so well. It's such a powerful strategies that people in the gambling spaces and igaming and all these type of hard difficult niches all use them, right? But they don't often talk about it because it's such an advanced strategy, it's such a powerful strategies that obviously for a lot of reasons they don't want to reveal it to the public. It's also faster to see results. So usually you see results within 24 hours and in a lot of cases lesser than that. Sometimes you can even see the results within, as I would say, like 2 or 3 hours after the campaign of traffic is started, right? So compared to backlinks, you would need to take at least 2 to 4 weeks to see results. This strategies gives you the results within 24 hours or less, guaranteed, right? Now here's some of the bad part or drawbacks of using these strategies of viral traffic. It's difficult to execute. Unless you have a right system in place, it's very difficult to get it done, right? Think about it. How can you send a lot of traffic or viral traffic to the website? It's such a difficult thing to do unless you have the right system in place. And also one thing to keep in mind is the rankings gain are partially temporarily. Means that whatever gains or boosts you get from that rankings, they will basically go away after a few days, right? And what I mean by partially temporarily means here is after your ranking goes up, it will go down after a couple of days, but then it will slowly go back up again a little bit after that. So you will not see a permanent boost from it. However, even if you can get a few, even if you can get the boost sometimes or a few times, it can actually pay you in a long term as well. So I'll discuss that in the next slide. So here's how does it work, right? Here's how this virus traffic strategy works for your SEO. First, we send a minimum of 150 to 200 visitors in a short amount of time to the target page. So what I would say the sweet spot of how much of a traffic you need is roughly about 150 to 200 visitors at a minimum in a short amount of time. So let's say within 1 or 2 hours, if you can get about 150 to 200 visitors to your website or to your target page, and also it should be coming from Android and Chrome browser as well, because as you probably have seen in some of the Google leaks, or you might have come across, or even intuitively, Google owns Chrome browsers, right? So Google uses Chrome browsers and also Android to measure user activities and user engagement, right? Because Google's because user signals in general is such a big ranking factor. So when you send traffic to your website, you have to be sending them through Chrome browsers, right? Or at least also, if you can make it as an Android operating system, then it's even better, right? Because it's owned by Google. And the sweet spot is around 150 to 200 visitors in short amount of time. After that, within 24 hours and usually lesser, Google sees that there's a massive interest to the target page. The rankings jumps up, right? So as soon as Google sees that there's a huge influx of traffic going to your website, it thinks that there must be something interesting about this page, and therefore it starts boosting your ranking up tremendously within 24 hours or less, right? Then what happens during this boost is there's a significant recrawl, reprocessing of the page happens along with the ranking jumps. So not only does you get the ranking boost after this viral traffic hit the target page, Google also will perform significant recrawl, reprocessing, and also will calculate all the things on that page as well. So sometimes, let's say you publish something and only a few weeks later you see the results, right? That's why SEO takes time sometimes. Let's say you publish something, you have to wait for a few weeks for Google to slowly process that page, calculate all the ranking scores, and then finally place it somewhere, right? Rank it somewhere at the final positions. So what happens is when you send this viral traffic, you actually force Google to crawl that page, to process that page, and this actually helps speed up your rankings overall, because ranking comes in two ways. It's not just about doing, but it's also about waiting for Google to process those that you have done as well. So by sending traffic, you actually force Google to reprocess that page, hence shorten the time frame to rank your website or your target page overall, right? So here's another thing you need to understand is the extent to how much the ranking boost depends on your existing SEO signals. So how much of a boost you get from this viral traffic depends on your existing SEO signals. So whether you have a good on page already, whether you have good backlinks already, if you have a lot of good things going on already, then you can see a lot of jumps or a lot of boosts from this viral traffic. Otherwise, it's not gonna do much for you, right? The ranking there also stays temporarily within 1 to 3 days before dropping off. So like I said earlier, you're not gonna get a permanent long-term effect from this strategies, but there are some few long-term effects as well that you get from this. But as far as the ranking boost or the significant boost you get from it, that will die off, that will drop off after about 1 to 3 days, sometimes longer depending on how strong your overall website is. However, we usually see that ranking starts to climb back up slowly 7 to 10 days after the campaign has started, right? So as I mentioned earlier, after the initial boost drop off, so let's say you go up and then you drop back, after about 7 to 10 days, you start going back up again, although not to the highest or to the same position that you got from the boost, but it's somewhere around that area. Let's say you were on page 5, you send the viral traffic to it, you jump to page 2, and then you drop back to page 5. After that, about 7 to 10 days, you start climbing up again. So you might end up on page 3 instead as your final positions. And this is likely due to the reprocessing that happened during that traffic burst. So like I said, when you send traffic to your website, there's a significant reprocessing, significant recrawling of that page going on. So that actually shortened the time frame to get the overall SEO boost from that page. So here's when to use this technique. For the keywords that's stuck on page 2 and wanted to get the boost and reprocessing, which often has helped the page unstuck. So the best case scenario to use this viral traffic is to boost a keyword that is stuck on page 2, and you want to get that boost or let's say a reprocessing, which will actually help the page get unstuck. Sometimes the page is stuck somewhere on page 2. No matter what you do, it doesn't go up. If you send this traffic to that page, it can often set up the momentum and get the page slowly to climb back to page 1 in long term as well. And also for those who run limited time marketing campaigns, let's say every weekends or short holidays, let's say you run some campaigns every Saturday and Sunday, and you want to get the maximum number of sales from it. You can use this technique over and over again every weekend, or you can even run it during, let's say, short holidays like during Christmas or New Year, where you can run this traffic for a couple of days and then you can just stop using it. As I said, it's very safe. You can run this forever as well if you want, or you can just run it temporarily to get the sales you need, right? You can even use it for new website that want to quickly get out of Google Sandbox. So when you launch a new website, you get stuck in this phase called as Google Sandbox. Essentially means no matter what you do, the ranking just won't go up, the impressions won't really go up, and everything just becomes slow. However, if you want to quickly get results from your overall SEO strategies or campaigns, if you send this traffic to the new website a couple of times in a let's say in a month, it can actually help shorten up the Google Sandbox timeline and actually help speed up your overall SEO process. It also helps speed up the backlink effect after building to the page as well. So let's say you build some backlinks to your target page and you want to quickly get the results from backlinks. You can send this traffic to that page that you want, and Google will quickly process the link that you send to that page as well. So it can be used as a way to boost your overall SEO strategies and also to help get standalone boost from it as well. And lastly, it can also use to increase the power of backlink you build. You can, instead of just sending this traffic to your target page, to your website, you can send this traffic to your backlink as well. So this way you can actually boost the power of your backlinks, right? So some people use this to get the best bang out of their backlinks that they have built. So here's some questions you might ask, like, it's a very powerful strategy, you get results that good, it's always guaranteed results. How do you actually do it yourself? That's the $1 million question. The thing here is you can do some large scale cheap ads, for example Facebook ads, Reddit ads, whatever you want. Your goal is to get about 150 to 200 visitors through Chrome browsers to your website. You can run some large scale cheap ads. You can create and promote content to go viral. This requires some brainstorming and looking at the stats and all that, and actually create something and promote it with the hope of going viral as well, naturally. You can also do some press and media contact, like if let's say you have some contact with the press or journalists, something like that, you can do some press release or something like that, and maybe if it goes viral, then you will get this effect as well. You can even run traffic consistently, like not viral traffic, like let's say you run Google ads consistently for let's say a couple of months, you run Facebook ads for a couple of months. Basically just run traffic, get traffic from different sources, from different channels over time consistently. This can all create the accumulated effect due to the page reprocessing and recrawling. Like even if you just get some traffic to the website consistently over a period of time, what happens here is this all gets accumulated up over and over again, and Google will continuously process the page over and over again. So over time, this will also get you pretty much the similar or same effect as you would get from viral traffic as well. Just that if you do it consistently without getting the maximum about 150, 200 visitors, you won't get the immediate boost. That's what you will not get, but at least you will get the long-term effect from it. So actually you can use it as a way to support your overall SEO strategies as well. But for those who are looking for some serious viral traffic service, over the past 2 years, I have developed my own system, my own viral traffic system, to be able to generate traffic at will to any page consistently at a fraction of the cost. So over the past few years, I have developed my own viral traffic system. I've run over 500 campaigns since then, and have been testing, refining, and actually come up with the way to run this type of traffic to any page I want. I don't have to do any type of content viral promotion or anything like that. I can just pick any page I want, even the boring page about let's say a local service, and can just run traffic to that page. Within 24 hours, I would just see the results happening right in front of my face. So no matter what is your target keywords, I can help do it for you. For a limited time, only for a limited time, I'm opening up the door for this service. And here are some of the packages that you have to choose from. First, $20 per URL for a one-time boost. There's also the $270 per URL for 15 days, not continuous, means I'm sending traffic to your target page for 15 days, not continuously, but on an alternate days. Or you can just pay $520 per URL or per target keyword for 30 days continuously. So you can choose to send traffic just one time for $20, send it for about 15 days, or send it for the whole month for 30 days. You can order it now on my website link, which is in the description below this video, or if you have any questions, you can email me at contact@techjackie.com for more details. Now here's a few notes that I'd like to keep in mind before we sign off from this presentation. First, this is not a replacement of general SEO activities such as on-page and backlinks. This is not a magic bullet that will help you get the permanent SEO results. You have to be continuously doing other activities as well, such as doing your on-page, building backlinks. Because like I mentioned earlier, the effect that you get from these strategies, from these viral traffic strategies, depends on other signals you have on your website. So if your on-page is weak, if your backlinks are weak, then you're not going to get much from these strategies. But still, you'll get something. This is the guarantee I can give you. And also for best results, I recommend use it to boost keywords, ranking not beyond second page of Google. So, if you want to get the best bang for your buck for this service, I recommend sending traffic to a page to the keyword that is ranking not beyond page 2. So let's say you're ranking on position 15, 16, or even bottom of page 1, but not beyond page 2, because that is probably what you get the most. Like, let's say you're stuck on number 15, you send traffic to it, you will definitely go to page 1. At least maybe bottom of page 1 or middle of page 1, depends on your existing SEO signals and the competition, of course. And how much of a boost you get depends on your existing page signals that I've already said, such as on-page, authority signals, and all that, and the competitions, right? So I don't guarantee any position. This is one thing I don't guarantee, is the positions you get boost out of this service. I cannot say for certainty that you get 10 position boost, 20% boost, or 30% boost, but I can guarantee you that you see some boost, right? So if you're not sure which page to use for this service, get in touch with me. You can place an order for the one-time package first and see it from yourself. I guarantee you see the results no matter what type of website you're using. For best long-term results, use this service consistently while doing other SEO activities to help speed up the overall process. SEO is a holistic type of marketing, so you need to be doing other type of things in combination with these strategies to get the best results of your website long term. That's all for it. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section down below, and I'll try to answer them as soon as possible. I'm excited to provide this service for you. If you have any questions, let me know. That's all for it. Thank you for watching.